Wildcats and Huskies, it all went down in Vandeman Arena last night in front of a sold-out crowd who witnessed the most recent match of the storied UP rivalry. Coming off a straight set loss to Ferris State on Saturday, the Cats made sure they came out swinging in this one. They got out to a 6-1 lead in the first set, and all the momentum was with the green and gold. Tech would call their first timeout in an attempt to slow things down, but the Cats picked up right where they left off. Lizzie Stark gets into the stat sheet here with her first kill on the night, and a few volleys later, it's Megan Meyer with a monster kill right into the face of one of the Huskies. NMU leads 16-9. That's when Tech would go on a bit of a run though. Carissa Beyer sets it to Jillian Kazinga, and she's money from the left side. Huskies brought it within 3 at one point, but Northern would steamroll through the last 5 points of the set. They take the opener 25-18. The second set was an uphill battle for the Wildcats. They found themselves on the wrong side of an 8-3 start, with Michigan Tech dominating at the net. Lina Espejo Ramirez with a little misdirection here with the kill, and the Huskies were rolling. She's back a few points later. This time, she gets it done on the defensive end with the block. Tech now up 11-4. Things flipped for Northern though, and it felt like you blinked and they were within a point of the team from the north. Jackie Smith doing what she does best on this kill. All of a sudden, the energy was back in Vandeman Arena. Huskies leading 22-19, but then came another absolute rocket off the arm of Meyer, and this time, there wasn't anyone in the gym willing to get in front of that ball. The Wildcats found themselves at match point, up 24-23. That's when Tech would go back to their senior on the right side, and Kazinga ties it up for the Huskies at 24 on this kill. The volley that ensues might have been the best of the year so far. 41 touches total, with every player getting in on the action. This one felt like it might go all night. Unfortunately, it did come to an end, and it wasn't in favor of Northern Michigan. Kazinga, once again on the kill, she was having quite the night offensively. Finally though, the Cats would take back the lead, up 26-25, and the set-winning point comes off the hands of freshman middle blocker Mackenzie Gruner for a play the young starter is sure to not forget. In the third and final set, Northern had no problem closing the door on the Huskies. They got ahead 8-1 to start things off and never looked back, taking the set 25-14 and sealing the win to further their claim as the best in the UP. Jackie Smith led NMU in kills in the night with 19, followed by Lizzie Stark and Megan Meyer with 10 and 5 respectively. They did that in front of a crowd that is the textbook definition of a home court advantage.
You can't help but credit the crowd for the way it started. It was electric. It was one of the most exciting starts to a match because the crowd was into it right away, and you could feel that Tech was shook a little bit by that. And then things settled down, then you start really playing volleyball, but we were able to pull it out pretty easy in that first set. The second set, different story, right? Because now everything kind of settles and you just got to play volleyball, and we weren't quite there. But one thing we've proven time and again is we're never out of it. And I mean, I couldn't have been more proud of the way we finished that second set. I was pretty fired up. And then in the locker room, between sets 2 and 3, I just said, hey guys, like, if we put our foot on the gas right away, there's no coming back from it.
The team is on the road for their next 4 matches, starting at Wisconsin Parkside on Friday night. For the NMU Wildcats, I'm Kobe Manson.